Yeats had a peculiar thing about breakfast, and he said a number of bad things about breakfast and the people who take breakfast. And I have a tiny little epigraph to this. A poet never speaks directly as to someone at the breakfast table. Even when he seems most himself, he is never the bundle of accident and incoherence that sits down to breakfast. Too true, I suppose. And I often thought, it'd be great to get Yeats at breakfast, but he must have been a sight. Dishevelled wandering stars weren't in it, I'm sure, for Yeats at breakfast. But I never got him as far as the breakfast table, but I did get him into the kitchen. And this poem, as a result, is called In the Kitchen with Yeats. Since the poet is never the man that sits down to breakfast, never that bundle of bits and pieces, but the composed whole bloke, buzzing iambics behind a closed door, I suppose he wasn't one to linger if ever he visited the kitchen, his sense of smell confined to incense, honey, wine, and other emblematic fragrances. So what would he make of me in this cottage kitchen on his birthday, stirring a sauce for pasta, one hand holding a wooden spoon, the other his collected poems, a fresh edition? With one ear I listen to the homely little splutter of tomatoes, spices, garlic, a diced onion, as they bubble towards their unity of being, while with the other I can hear the clear, austere music of the wild swans at Cool, the ache of its defeats beating through that one lost rhyme each stanza, and through those clean lifelines of his that keep cheating us out of ease, but lead to grace. Tapping the skillet, I close my eyes to get the poem by heart, making its cold, companionable manners my own as long as that music lasts, while all the while the cottage fills to steamy brimming with smells that distill into the air some vegetarian notion of the soul, and fills with the ceremony of sound he stirred into the stock of his own marrow-bone soup to keep us, even in lean times, warm. Now, when I close the book and leave the sauce to simmer, the whole place breathes a single compound smell of garlic, tomatoes, onions, oregano, pepper, cinnamon, wild thyme, all in a base of olive oil and crowned with a leaf or two of bay. Later, wondering how he might have relished the scent of his own ascending dinner, winding up the winding stairs, I'll spoon the wine-dark mixture over fettuccine, sprinkle parmesan aged 9 months, prop up his book against the bowl, and eat.